Okay, we are going to talk about some very important settings on both Facebook and Instagram. So please stick with me through this whole video. Don't skip around. Don't skip it. We are going to set up Facebook and Instagram so that all of the automations and all of the settings are in the correct spot. It's super easy, I promise, but let's get to it. We'll walk you through it. So over here on Facebook, we're going to click the avatar here up at the top right. And then we're going to click Settings and Privacy and Settings. And we'll go over here on the left side, and the first thing we want to do is click linked accounts, and we're going to click on Instagram to make sure that we're still connected, which we are, and we're also going to make sure that this tick box is still on. This has to be on for it to work. So we're all good there. Now let's go over on the left side, and we're going to go to search settings to double check that we have a page name. Okay, this page name right here, we'll click view. And again, in an earlier step, we have a page name, but we want to make sure that that username also matches as closely to this. This username, remember, is what people will use for marketing. So for example, on this one, it'll be at Howdy Pilgrim Testing. So whenever people see that Facebook emblem at whatever, the username, that's what the username is searching for. So we have all three of those things in there. So we're good to go on Facebook. Now let's head over to Instagram. Okay, now that we are jumping into the Instagram portion, I have my phone screen over here on the left side. To get to this screen, just simply click the avatar on the bottom right of the Instagram app, and you'll be taken directly to the screen that we're looking at now. Now, to change some of the settings that we need to, we're going to click on the top right where the three lines are, so let's click there. The first thing that you want to make sure is that your Instagram account is a creator or business account. We've already confirmed that before. But here under where it says for professionals, it says creator tools and controls. So if we click that, and then you'll see switch account type here where it shows personal or business. So you are whichever one it's not showing. So if it shows personal and creator, then your business account, which again, business account is really more for like brick and mortar, such as restaurants, physical locations are business accounts, where creators are more kind of like brands or real estate agents would use creators a lot of time as well. So we just want to verify that once more. We'll hit cancel and we'll click back. And then let's get into some of the settings here under the how others can interact with you. So we'll start with the messages and story replies, and then the message controls. And then we want to make sure that all of this is on. You can do request on the top two, but this allow access to messages, this connected tool, it has to be on. This absolutely has to be on. If this is off, the whole thing will not work. So this is why these settings are very important. So make sure that that is clicked on. We're going to click back. Story replies. We're going to do allow story replies from everyone. This is very important when we get into automations where we're asking people to enter keywords or trigger words into your stories. We want to make sure that anyone and everyone can reply to them. So make sure that is selected. We're going to click back again. And now let's go to tags and mentions. Again, allow tags from everyone. Allow mentions from everyone. And allow people to boost stories they mentioned you in. I would go ahead and turn that on as well, just in case if someone reposts a story with you in it and wants to advertise. Sure, why not? Click back. Now let's go to comments. And again, allow comments from. We want to make sure that this is everyone, okay? Block comments from. Currently we have 0 people, but if you end up blocking people, that's where they'll show up. Allow GIF comments. I always turn these on. GIFs are great for the algorithm, so just leave that on. And then we're going to go to sharing and remixes. And again, just make sure that all of these are on. This remixes are basically people will share or remix posts or reels that you make and share them on your page. Again, it's free advertising, so let them do that. It's totally fine. Downloading your reels. I like to turn that on as well because people are able to download your reels as a video. And then again, they can make new content or they can share it with other people. So we can turn that on. Okay, and then the next thing that we want to talk about is super, super important is cross-posting between Instagram and Facebook. Meta really tries to push this option and tries to get you to do just that. it's a way to save time because anything you're posting from Instagram will automatically be shared to Facebook. But here's the key. The triggers on Instagram are sometimes different than the triggers on Facebook. And what really gets us in trouble is if we start getting into triggers that are automatically posting to personal Facebook accounts, because the automations on personal Facebook accounts, especially if you're asking for a keyword to be entered, right now at the making of this video, don't work at all. So we really, to make this simple, to put this as simple as possible, we want Instagram to be Instagram and we want Facebook to be Facebook. The call to actions are different when we're asking people to do what they need to do to enter into the automations. And just to avoid any sort of confusion, we want to make sure that we shut off any sort of automatic sharing just to avoid any problems. So in order to do that or check that, in the settings section that we're already in, we're going to click Account Center at the top. And then you can see the connected experience. It says sharing across profiles. So we're going to click that. And then if I do share from, and this is the test account that we're making now, it says share to Ryan Pilgrim Facebook, which is my personal account. So this is where we want to make sure that we have everything off. Since this is a test account and we just did it, I have some buttons here, you know, that you're reviewing. But like, for example, if Instagram story was on here and I said on my, you know, real estate or restaurant or what have you story, you know, comment 1, 2, 3, 4 to get property details. And then it automatically shared to my Facebook story on my personal account, then that automation wouldn't work. And we don't want to have a bad user experience. So again, at the making of this video, if things change, then we'll make a new video and let you know. And I hope they do change. But we just want to make sure that your user has a good experience and what they're expecting to happen actually happens. So if they're going to put in, like I said, a keyword for a free appetizer or a buy one get one free coupon or property details or information or things like that, Instagram is Instagram, Facebook is Facebook. We'll leverage the two platforms better separately, and that's just the best way to do it. Okay, you're all set. We have officially created and connected a Facebook business account as well as a Instagram business or creator account. We've taken care of the settings, the advanced messages, and all the settings inside of both Facebook and Instagram so that anyone and everyone can message you. We've protected ourselves against cross posting between platforms so we can leverage those tools correctly. And we're all set. We're ready to go. We're ready to turn comments into clients. So in our next videos, that's what we're going to go through, and let's get started.